Well, we're about to set out on a sentimental journey for my wife, her sister and her brother. They were raised in Byrock when they were children, and Byrock is in nowhere land. Anyway, we're going to drive back out there, just have a look, and we know there's nothing much left out there. And Byrock is about 74 kilometres before Burke, and Burke is out in the middle of nowhere. We head on out to the Blue Mountains. On the other side of the mountains, there's this place called Hartley, which is virtually a ghost town. A stop for coffee in Bathurst. Refuel in Guri. Then Dubbo, a main town centre. Now here's an interesting little thing.
Growing, it's just grown, it's just blown off the farms.
Yeah, this is cotton that's blowing off the farm, and it's all up and down
Looks like
the road, all the way along,
snow.
like snow and that. If anyone was enterprising, you put a sack on your back, walk up the road and pick up as much as you can get. I reckon you make a bloody good living out of it. There's miles and miles of this stuff on both sides of the road. This place is Trangie. These places are one-horse towns. You can just drive straight through them, as you'll see here. Doesn't look like it's a station anymore. Yeah, over there. Looks like a restaurant.
Museum it is.
I'm looking for traffic, there isn't any. Well, I'll find you one, okay?
Thank you.
This one here is got an old guy sitting at the front.
Yeah.
Ducks and that's
Cafe, that'll
bakery and
do.
cafe.
Turn in.
Oh shit, sorry.
Not much of you.
Look at that place up there on the right. That's a beauty. Look at that. That's the old station.
Yes, it is. Oh. Oh. What is that? What is that?
Well, Houston, we have a problem. The rubbers that hold the end of the exhaust pipe up under the car had broken, and the centre rubber, which was new and was quite strong, had also broken. So we got some fencing wire and tied it up, which is easy on the side of the road, no drama. And here's the farmer man, I'm talking to him at the side of the road. And now we're back on the road again. Another dead town, Coolabah. My wife was brought up here as a very young child. Her father was a policeman in the district. Back on the road again. Now we're in Byrock, and my wife and her brother and sister here were raised here in the second part of their childhood, still young, and the father had a general store here. The place now is virtually a ghost town, and the only viable business here is this one, the Mulga Creek Hotel. The parking meters at the front are a joke. They're for donations for the flying doctor service. we head off into Burke, which is only, going by those signs there, 159 kilometres. We set out to have a look at the Burke Weir, their water supply, but the road is a corrugated road, and we got to that point there and decided it was too rough, and my brother-in-law's taken the low ground here on the dirt track. The corrugated road is really, really rough, and the Merc is not made for it. Anyway, we've seen Burke and we're heading out again on the road. We drove around in a bit of a circle and came back via Cobar. Cobar is a mining town which is reasonably old. We went to the old mining museum. This is a General Motors Pontiac, shape of the 60s. In rather good nick too, you know. All original, low mileage. Running boards in good nick too. Half it's not there. Back on the road again. Out here, when they tell you it is a wide load, they tell you to get off the road because the wide load takes the whole road. And you'll see in a minute this thing coming up the road. It was actually flying. And what it is, on the back of the semi-trailer, is one of those large mining truck
tip truck things tray, and you'll see as it comes past, it's a giant tray that goes on the back of a tip truck. And here we go. Last stage of the trip, we stayed in Orange, another major sort of town, just before heading back to Sydney. Got up the next morning and the ice on the car. We're in the cold country here and that's absolute ice. Anyway, that's the end of the trip. We're going straight home, back to Sydney now.